Okay. We're back. I don't know what happened there. My apologies for that. It was working completely fine the entire time, and then it just magically wasn't. So, it's fine. We are back. And Fat Cat leads this race from Left 4 Dead. So nothing much really changed when I did go. Man, I did get past the Sauber of Oxchillo. I'm just going to get a copy of this stream on my phone so I can see the chat. Yeah, it was working completely fine before, so it is what it is. We're back though. And I don't think we're lagging. It's fine. Okay, ZK has lost the place to JDI now, and he's also lost out to Potato as well while we were gone. So ZK falling back quite a few positions. However, it's all okay as Ferrari Pro did lose out to Abyss as well. We just noticed that. So Abyss falling back. I'm just making sure. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, it's fine. Let's just keep going. So, the moment Fat Cat's stretching the gap a little bit, managing his battery well, and in the DRS range though is the RB still, but Abyss will he have a look at maybe trying to pass Left 4 Dead. Potato will have a look at Oxchillo, and he gets him. So he gets past Ox and up to 7th. But now Left 4 Dead Willie, there's no DRS down this main straight here, so it's just raw straight line speed and slipstream, but there is DRS on the next straight after turn 1 and 2, with Fat Cat leading again onto lap 8 we go now. So he leads as Potato passing Ox came at a cost. He's back in it now, but he's barely hanging on to that DRS, so he needs to burn a bit of battery and catch up in this middle sector if he wants to keep these few cars in the race. So it's just a top 10 race here with Wooly out of it, 6 seconds behind in 11th. So the top 10 are all in one big train. Okay, we'll get the tyres up too, because I think it's a medium hard. Oh, it's Potato getting past Manrai as Manrai falls out of DRS, unfortunately. So the train is now, it's gone from top 10 to top 5, split in half, as Potato passing Manrai. I think Manrai might have made a mistake or something, because they are all out of DRS now. Manrai's going to get back past. He gets back past the Haas and back into 6th place. Can he pull in the DRS range as we go back up to the front? Oh, a bit of a slide there from Fat Cat, but will he be under pressure from Left 4 Dead as he is on the inside into the final corner? As Fat Cat's going to try to keep his nose in there. He's going to hold it around the outside. Lefty on the inside. Fat Cat's going to try hold it. Around the outside will be the inside for turn 2. This is great racing so far. Will it put Abyss into the fight as Lefty tries to hold it? But he cannot, putting him now under pressure from Abyss, as Abyss is going to have a look on the inside into turn number 3. He goes down the inside. Lefty has it on the outside. There's enough space for them both. Into the sphere section we go. Lefty on the inside. Great racing so far as Abyss still trying to get through, and he does. Up into 2nd place. Great racing from those guys. And it was a brilliant battle. And Abyss is up into 2nd place now, with Ferrari Pro looking to try and have a look at that podium potential as Potato's back in DRS. But those guys, those three, Manrai, Oxchillo and ZK have pitted. They've opted for the early undercut on those hards. So we'll see what this can do for them. And we'll see if they can gain some positions from it with the undercuts. Abyss takes the lead. So new race leader, and it is the Red Bull team principal of Abyss. Will we see anybody react to the early pit stop from Oxcello, Manor, and ZK, and it is Left for Dead. He comes in, so does Ferrari Pro, and I think that's Potato as well in the background coming into the pit. So people are reacting to this undercut. So we'll see where Manrai comes out. Will he be ahead of Left for Dead or around that area? Left for Dead's coming out of the pits now as the McLaren is going to be side by side with Big Man Rai on the exit as Man Rai's trying to get on the inside. Lefty has some great traction there on the outside and gets past Yuki Bear. Yuki's going to be under pressure from a lot of cars here as Ox is going to try and burn through and get past, but it's Ferrari Pro losing out to Man Rai and Ox. So the undercut's very powerful. So these guys up here, these top four, are going to have to be careful because the undercut is very, very powerful, but as it seems, so Ferrari Pro's lost out 2 positions, so Yuki Bear falls back. ZK will now look to try and get past him now down this straight on the run down to the strip. As Potato's not far back as well. Potato, he's going to be putting him under pressure, and he's going to go down the inside on Yuki Bear. Yuki falling back multiple places, but he is not in the same race as these front runners. But he's allowed to fight, obviously. He's not a lap car, but he knows that he doesn't need to worry too much as he is still on those medium tires. As Manrai has having a look at Left for Dead, but he thinks better of it, sits behind. Abyss comes in, so does Fat Cat and JDR as well. Wooly, will he come in? Sammy comes in. Wooly stays out as he he started on the hard, so he will stay out and inherit second place. Viper will carry on as Left for Dead. All these guys will jump the majority of the field as Abyss falling down to 10th from that. From the lead down to what would be 8th. That's unfortunate for him. Trying to get those tyres warmed up. Cold hard's gonna try and warm them up, but yeah. The undercut has really paid off for a lot of these guys. Fat Cat as well losing positions, but Left for Dead, he pitting a lap earlier helped massively, and he had great pace to stay ahead. So he is now in the net race lead as he's almost within touching distance of Wooly. As we've got a yellow flag, it is Uffenhoof down in 17th. I think he's had a bit of an off, but he's back on track. Quickly. Yeah, we're all good. Yeah. As we see Left for Dead getting past Wooly. Manrai's going to want to try get past too, but Wooly, he's actually defending it. He's trying to stay ahead of these guys, but I think he's thinking better of it. Manrai on the inside, he will get past. So now Wooly's going to be holding up Oxcello. He's going to want to get past Wooly as fast as he possibly can because Wooly will be staying out, but he doesn't want to lose time to Manrai and Lefty, so Ox is going to have to send it then down the inside into turn 1. Wooly's going to have the outside. He's fighting it, but I really don't know see why. And he's just going to lose quite a few positions from that. So, bit unfortunate there for the Williams. He's now under pressure from ZK. But I think ZK will get past. No, Wooly tries to hang around the outside. Not much space as he's in the wall. And when you're trying to fight that extra bit hard against the guys who aren't in your race, that's going to happen. And I believe he's got front wing damage. He does. So, bit silly there from the Williams reserving as Fat Cat getting past his teammate. The teammate's doing a little switcheroo as Fat Cat moves up into 3rd place on those 2 laps of fresher tyres. We'll see if that pays off for him later in this race, but we still will have 13 laps to go. Once Left for Dead crosses the line, he is in the lead of this race. And we saw this last week, Manrai in 2nd place. Championship leader. Can we see another battle between these two for the win this week? We'll have to wait and see, but There's a lot more others within in contention, that's for sure. Only 50% this week, so we'll see everyone a lot closer together. It's not a long track like Spa. So we'll see as Rilo has left again. I think I haven't added it, so I'll send him an invite to try and get him back in. I know. Rilo. I thought I had him added, but I am obviously mistaken of that, unless he's offline, but... yeah, I think he's offline. I think I don't have him added. I thought I did, but apparently not, so... Oh my god, the communicating isn't helping either, so I don't have him added. That's unfortunate, but... we are back in the race. As... Oh no, Oxchillo has hit the wall! That's a big mistake there from the Sauber. And oh no, that's put him under pressure big time. Well, he's lost out to Ferrari Pro, and because of that, they've fallen out of DRS within the top 3 now. So that mistake has cost big time as Fat Cat gets past Manrai. He's up into second, but yeah, Oxchillo, that mistake costing him big time. Will they get back in DRS of the top 3? That is unfortunate there for Ox, but Abyss is going to have a look at Potatoes outside into turn 1. He's sniffing that P5, and is he going to get it? Potatoes going to fight this one. Abyss getting it done. Nice move there from the Red Bull on those fresher tyres by just a lap compared to Abyss, Potato, sorry. But it works, and he's now up into 6th place. Oh, Zox goes a little bit deep there. Into the spear chicane, as Woolly's retired in the pits, he is done. That's unfortunate for him. Viper, yeah, staying out a lot longer did not really help him in the end, as he is quite far back. Now 1.7 seconds out of ZK's DRS. So that's unfortunate for him, but he might be able to get back into it. We shall wait and see, as Zodzi gets a 10-second penalty for corner cutting. Ox is under pressure. Oh, he's crashed on track. That might be a safety car here. I don't know. As something... I think he's done that on purpose. I kind of think he's done that on purpose, but... yeah, I don't know. It won't be a safety car, so we keep going. Ferrari Pro's got back ahead of Ox. Andre and Sammy fighting, swapping for 11th and 12th. These guys are in their own little race down here anyway, as Yuki Bear gets past Hoof and Hoof. Alrighty, so Ferrari Pro, he's not far off. He's just got to make up a little bit of time, and that front locking might not, actually no, it does, 1.2 seconds back. He needs a good lap here, and that's not the greatest run through the chicane, as he's going to struggle there, but he's going to lose a bit of time. But yeah, 1.2, 1.1, he might be able to just get back in DRS. He's trying, but I don't think they're going to, so it's the top 3 again. Left for Dead, Fat Cat, and Manrai. And Ferrari Pro, yeah, he doesn't have it. He tried that lap, but he's now going to be under pressure in terms of battery, so Oxchillo might be able to go past, as Ferrari Pro has nothing left this time around. Oh, I will DC. Dang it. That's unfortunate. Actually, that would explain that corner cutting as well. My apologies. But so Ox gets past Ferrari Pro. Abyss looming in the background. He's going to try on the outside. Not enough space for him. Will that invite Ferrari Pro on the inside? Abyss trying to hold it around the outside. Ferrari Pro's not having any of it, but Abyss still trying to keep his nose in there. He has a bit of a tap on the inside, a bit of a struggle. This fighting is costing them quite a bit of time, but Oxcello, he's 1.9 seconds out now. Almost 2 seconds from the top 3, so I feel like this chase for a podium for these guys are gone. So it's over for these guys, but for now, I'm not saying that they can't get back into DRS, so we shall wait and see. But this top 3 is the main battle to watch. Manrai struggling to stay close. He's 7/10 back. He just wants to, he needs to stick with them here. And we see as we go on to the strip, lap 16 of 25. Not too long to go, 9 laps to go. Once they cross the line, Ferrari Pro getting back past Ox. Will Abyss try to get a move done? Abyss will. They're going to go 3 wide down the strip on the run to the chicane. Ox will try fight back on the inside. He's now got Ferrari Pro on his outside. They leave space. Ferrari Pro getting, oh my goodness me! What has happened there? And that is Ox's damage. And that's surely not helped his race at all. Potato, I think, has put Ox on the wall there, trying to get involved. And unfortunately for Ox, that's race over. He's going to have to pit and change the front wing and jump on the mediums and go to the end. But that's not what he would have wanted. It would have been an easy one stop for him. But that's unfortunate. Really is. For who only 2 weeks ago won a race at Brazil. And that's going to hurt his championship hopes big time. I know we still have a lot of races to go in the season, but in Tier 1 you need to have good races consistently if you want a shot at winning. As especially this season because of how competitive it is with all these drivers on the new game. But unfortunately for Ox, he's going to have a lot of work to do if he wants to salvage some good points tonight. Lefty leads once again. Fat Cat sitting behind, just managing his battery, waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. And will he potentially go through this lap? No, he's on none. Oh, he's going to get it though. Lefty on the outside, as he's not going to fight it too much. So Lefty holds on. Fat Cat trying to save batteries. Viper gets a penalty. He's almost, he actually got past ZK, so something's happened to him. As, oh my god, Ferrari Pro and Potato nearly headed straight for the wall there. Potato is causing a bit of trouble here. I don't think it's his fault, but we'll wait and see after the race what happened with Ox. But passing 2 cars 2 laps in a row, nearly putting them all in the wall. This is MJ Roller on the inside, bit of contact there with Off and Hoof, but they are all good as Yuki Bear has unfortunately spun, and that will put him down 6 seconds behind in 15th. I don't know if Rilo's actually got back in. I haven't been able to invite him because I don't have him added, but I think that's him done anyways as Yuki Bear does retire in the pits. So guaranteed points for everyone now if you finish. However, oh no, he hasn't. He's crashed just before the, oh come on. Yeah, he's crashed just before the pits. So that's going to be a safety car. So we will see what happens now as safety car makes things very interesting. It brings Ox Chile back into this race. It means everyone can pit for fresh mediums, and everyone will, I'm sure, do that. Whoa. I'm sure everyone will do that, as we'll have a few laps. I'm sure it'll probably be about 5 laps or a bit, maybe 4 laps of racing, as everyone will peel into the pit lane. That's unfortunate for Viper, as he will have to double stack with Abyss. However, he shouldn't lose too much time because he is quite far back. So he shouldn't lose too much time as, yeah, he peels in. He loses a little bit, but not too bad. Fat Cat's gone on to softs. That's an interesting call, only because I feel like the softs aren't the way to go. Not on this game. They're going to die quick. But he has risked it. And he's going to try to maybe challenge for the win here. Those fast tyres. But they will drop off the cliff by the end. So everyone else has gone on to mediums. And Joe Roller on the softs. He's the only other person that has done that. Oxchillo back in the top 10 now, thanks to this safety car. Viper has a penalty, that will hurt him. But yeah, interesting, very interesting from Fat Cat. We'll see if it pays off. I'll be very shocked if it does, but who knows? We shall see. So if we look at the championship positions from here, Lefty winning with Manrai third and Jono not racing. That will put, yeah, Jono will be behind them all here at this rate. So Jono will fall back big time. But Manrai will hold on to the lead at this rate. Lefty will go to second though. Okay, very interesting. Then Fat Cat will make up some positions. I don't think he had a very good race at Spa last week, actually. I can't remember where he finished. But, actually, safety car will be in for another lap, so we'll have a look. Had it just up there, Fat Cat 10th. That was his first race in the Sauber as a full-time driver. And we also had someone else that'll gain a few positions after tonight. Ferrari Pro at this rate. He'll probably gain some positions. So he's having a very good race in 6th at the moment. Alpine doing well, especially while only having one car. In 15th. He's going to get points on his T1 debut as long as he finishes this race. So any point will be a good contribution to the team's constructors and overall constructors' hopes and aspirations. Will we see the safety car in this lap? Quite possibly. So we'll have to see. Actually, we might not. Now that I think about it. But everyone's here. Surely the safety car comes in this lap. We get 4 laps of racing. Come on. Come on. Yes! It is in. So, Fat Cat Batman will be one to watch on those soft tyres. He is going to be absolutely flying off this restart, but how long will his tyres last? The softs are known to be very not durable this game, but can Fat Cat prove us wrong, and can he win this race? Lefty will go. When will he go? As he's going to leave it late. He's going to leave it very late. He tries to catch Fat Cat napping, but he doesn't do that very well. So, Lefty leads from Fat Cat. Manrai already under pressure from the Red Bull of Abyss. Oh, and there's contact! That is unfortunate there. Big. Oh, no. That's really unfortunate there for Manrai, as Ferrari Pro will get past the ZK. Also trying as Abyss is ghosting through everyone due to that still, as Fat Cat is right on the back of Left 4 Dead. Potato in 3rd. Will he challenge for this win as there's more contact between Abyss and Manrai. Abyss up into 5th. We'll maybe see some steward reports after some of the driving today. Sammy getting past Oxchillo up into 10th, but can Fat Cat do this? He needs to get past the lefty down the straight here if he wants to have a shot at probably winning this race. He's got a lot to do on these tyres. He's got 4 laps to go to get those softs at a somewhat respectable state. I love MJ Warrigai. What did he do? So, Fat Cat on the right-hand side of the strip. Is he going to try? It doesn't work, so he's going to try the inside, but he's going to have to sit behind. Lefty, great defending down the straight with the battery. Manrai back ahead of Abyss. ZK in 7th. Uffenhoof up to 12th, getting ahead of Andre as there's a bit of lag going on between Andre. I know think he's from Europe, so it's a little bit of lag there, but I think he's all right. So DRS is enabled. We have 4 laps remaining in this race. It's lefty leading. Sorry, I had to get a drink of water there. As Abyss on the inside of Manrai once again into turn 3. There's more contact as these two really going at it. And Manrai hits the wall. He'll have the inside then for the sphere, but he sits behind Abyss. Up into 5th place is Viper under pressure from JDI, Mr. Thunder. Thunder down the inside and JDI will hold it. Viper trying to go around the outside. It'll be the inside for the next corner, but he gets it done before the little kink there. So Viper up to 8th. He does have that penalty, remember, so we'll see what happens with that. So can Fat Cat do something again? Onto the strip once more. This time he's going to have DRS, so will he potentially go for a move into the leader's race? He sits back for now, but is that the right choice because of his tyres? I don't know. We shall see. I just really want to know what his tyres are like, because we know how bad they are this game, but maybe he's got, something that we don't. Potato sitting behind in 3rd, waiting for a potential crash or something, but he's still in it. He does set the fastest lap of the race, but does get taken away by Ferrari Pro. He is flying on those mediums as they are out of DRS from Abyss in 5th. So the top 4 are beginning to run away here with this race. Well, let's see as Manrai will sit behind 1 lap again. Viper trying to get ahead of JDI, but he can't do it. Oxchillo as well, trying to put Sammy under some pressure, but can't quite do it. So, Left 4 Dead leads once again. Fat Cat in 2nd. Will he go for it down the strip? He's a bit too far back, I think, for a possible overtake, so he's going to try. I think he's waiting for the last lap to try and get it done, but will he be able to? I think Lefty can hold his battery well as the DRS and straight line speed's working for him, for Fat Cat, but he doesn't seem interested in the lead right now, so he's going to go for it on this last lap. We're going onto the penultimate lap here in this race. Oxchillo gets past the McLaren of Sammy, and he's now back into the top 10. He will be 9th at this rate with Viper's penalty. If he can stay in DRS, that would be good for him, but at the moment he cannot. Manrai in 6th place now. Will that put his championship lead under threat from Left 4 Dead? He might just be that way, but Fat Cat stays behind once again. Nice and easy into the sphere section. He's getting really close to the back of that V-carb, but bit of a slide there out of sphere section for Left 4 Dead. We're going to go on to the strip for the second last time in this race. It's been great driving from all of these drivers tonight. Ferrari Pro also lurking in the background of this fight. He is looking to try and challenge for a podium. Potato as well is in it. So will we see a podium or a potential win for him? But Fat Cat, he's going to sit behind strategically, I think, here. So he's looking for the DRS on the last lap. Manrai, as we see ZK as well. He's looking for the inside of Abyss. He gets past. Manrai as well gets past. Great driving there from both of them as they get past Abyss. And up to 7th, Abyss losing 2 positions there as he's going to try and burn the battery to try and get past. But ZK is blocking his every move. Onto the last lap we go. ZK sitting behind Manrai. Is he going to try and go for it on Manrai? I think he's going to sit behind Abyss. He's going to try and send it down the inside of ZK. This is the battle for 7th place. Ultimately will be 5th and 6th as ZK holds on the inside. This is great fighting, but Abyss will hold on. Gives Manrai a bit of breathing room. Fat Cat and Left 4 Dead. This is the fight to watch though. But through here, I don't think he's going to get it done. So it's mainly going to be down to the final sector. And will we see a potential last lap overtake? Who's going to get the better traction, better run through this middle sector? It looks like at the moment it's Left 4 Dead as Fat Cat's fighting all his life on those soft tyres. I think he's made the wrong call here. He's been way too patient and that might have cost him. He's got a lot of battery to burn going on to the strip. He's going to be under pressure possibly from Potato. So, final lap. It will be the strip. It is going to be Fat Cat. Will he even have a chance at getting Left 4 Dead down this straight or even down the next straight on the run to the finish line? I don't think so. As JDI, I just noticed JDI was able to pick up the pieces and get past ZK. But we'll go back onto the front. I don't think we're going to see a move happening here. Abyss getting past. Oh, something's happening down there with Thunder. He's lost a couple positions, but it's going to be a run to the line. Fat Cat, who's going to have the battery to get it done? Fat Cat will try it on the outside. Left 4 Dead will hold on though to win at Vegas. He does it. It's a first win of the season for the 3-time champ. Fat Cat takes P2, Potato 3rd, Ferrari Pro in 4th, and Manrai takes P5. Everyone crossing the line very quickly there. But great racing there at the end from everyone. And it's Left 4 Dead who takes the win here in Las Vegas under the lights. So there we go, Left 4 Dead takes the win from Fat Cat in 2nd by just under a 10th. Great defending there on the last lap. Potato 3rd, Ferrari Pro getting the fastest lap, taking home P4. I believe that's the best result of the season for him, I might be wrong. Manrai 5th, ZK does take 6th, Abyss 7th, Mr. Thunder in 8th, Oxchillo 9th, Viper 10th, and we got Sammy, MJ Roller, Oof and Hoof. And then, I'm just waiting for the penalty to clear. Then Andre, Rilo, Yuki Bear, Zodzi, and Wooly out DNF cars. That's the race here at Vegas.